Let's see what we can do. I think. Oh, forgot something. But sorry. We'll do that after. Let's see if I can get. Okay. So let's just stream on. Okay. Getting that chat up so I can see it. I am there. Yay. Okay. Twitch. YouTube. Just setting up, so if you're saying something, I'll see you in a second. Okay. So you guys here. All right. Let's see if I can see this better. There we go. Oh, somebody said reading. Hi, Sophie. How you doing? Hopefully it's working on the thing over here. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I have to do this. I haven't started the Melvin yet. But I got you. Oh. I don't know. What you're saying there. I could look it up. Oh, beautiful evening. Yeah, beautiful evening from England. Here, England there. Yep. It's cold here, but what did she say? Oh, good evening. She said, good evening, everyone. That's what she said. Sorry. I translated it. Good evening. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm just gonna, got one little thing I forgot to put up. I forgot to put up Melvin, which is the biggest thing of all, right? Allows everybody to get in anyway. So we'll be doing readings. Let's see. Good, I'm glad you're doing good. Let's see what we got here. Alright, Melvin should start then. Let's see. Hopefully. Oh, I did it in the wrong one. No, let's do it. Did in the wrong area. That's not where Melvin lives. Melvin lives here. There we go. Should be that one. Let's see where Melvin. Is he he live? Oh, he lives on 80. Okay. Hold on a sec. There we go. I have to change this. I'm doing good. Feeling pretty well. This was doing a lot of watched some movies with the husband yesterday. Movie. And relaxed. There he is. Okay. Alright. Oh, flooding? Oh no. Wow. Hi, Yvonne. Okay. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Got this all going. We'll move this back over here so I can see it. And then we're good. Alright, we're all golden. It's been cold here. It actually, I guess there was some flurries. Not, I think in my area, we didn't see them, but on the news, they saw some, like a few little bits of snowflakes. Good evening. I think she might have said that again. Or she might have not. You need to go at 7:30? I'm getting Reiki for a change. Nice. That's nice. Alright, well, we'll settle in and I want to thank Sophie, and then we can go to you, Yvonne, if you're still here, or when you come back, if we're still around. Okay, so it's about an hour and a half. Otherwise, I'm back on YouTube again at 6 p.m., which is 11 o'clock p.m. your time, so it might be too late. I don't know. Well, welcome, guys, Sunday. So just gonna open up the room, open up the area, and take us. You can just do this if you want, or you can just whatever you want to do. You don't have to. You take a slow breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. And feel your body where it meets the chair, the floor, this moment. And you don't need to reach, you don't need to prove, just arrive. Just settle in with your shoulders, your neck, and your jaw unclenched. Imagine a soft light at the crown of your head. Warm, calm, and steady. Let it move gently downward through your thoughts, easing the mind into the heart, where it expands outward like a quiet glow, forming a gentle sphere of protection around you. Let that light continue down through your body, through the legs, through the soles of the feet, and deep into the earth, rooting you into safety, steadiness, and support. And if you're here live or watching later, you're here for a reason. Spirit, loved ones, and guides are welcome, and only those who come in love, clarity, and respect. And so it is. Hey, Leah. Welcome. It's all Grand with Melvin now. Melvin's here. I think he's like off to the side though, so I'll have to fix him. He's like way out to the side. It's like, oh no. Here we go. No names yet. Okay. Why does he keeps on telling me that about the... Oh, you know what? Because I kept on pressing it. I was messing with stuff. He's going to keep on... I think he's backed up from what my request that I was doing. I was testing things, so he's probably going to be like doing that for a little bit. It's kind of funny. Lush meditation. Yeah, I like that. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah, tickle. Oh, thank you. Well, welcome, guys. So Sophie wants a reading first, and then anybody else, or we could go to Yvonne if you want one real quick. well, not real quick, but we can give you one. I don't know what time it is. To go. 2:30. Yeah, you got 15 minutes. Do you want? I'm sure Sophie would give you one, and then give Sophie one. Yeah, I pressed. I was doing stuff, so I think he's backed up with requests for some reason, unless it's something I don't realize is happening here. That's all right. Melvin's gonna exercise himself there. He needs to talk, I guess. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I didn't put streamer.bot on. I didn't put something on that I was supposed to. So he's confused. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I'm learning. Okay. What do you want to say? I appreciate it. Oh, sure. Okay. All right, we'll go. All right. Okay. I know. Let's see what we want to do. I want to do this one. Maybe I can get Melvin to stop. Melvin. I don't know why he's doing that. Okay. We're gonna move you over, Melvin. You're having issues. We're moving you over. You accumulate. Okay, good job. All right, thanks, Sophie. I figured you'd be okay. All right. We moved Melvin over because he's having a midlife crisis about Facebook for some reason. Because I was testing stuff and I kept on pressing the same button. I was the hotkey for something, and he's like, I think it's now like it just needs to run its course, and then he'll be fine. I'm glad you like the meditation. Okay, let's see, Yvonne. Hold on. Your greatest work is your legendary legacy. That's what it says. So... I feel like it's just the stuff that you do in your life. Well, it's the work you do. I feel like it's the Reiki that you're doing, the connections, I feel like it's also just saying like you've branched out from what the norm is, and it's your own, you know? Yeah, no. Oh, he's better now. He's good. See? It just took a bit. He's fine now. Hi, Don. How you doing? Yeah, he's better now. He just had to go through his little thing. Yeah, you've made it your own. I feel like that's something like that. It's something like something you've done that just isn't I feel like it's just something nobody else would have really expected. You've created this, and but it's all your own, and it really, yeah, that's not all they will. I'm sure. Yeah, I feel like you touched a lot of hearts and a lot of. I mean, like I feel like you've just like it shows like you've written your own book. It's like not anything that anybody could have, and that's you did your own way, and I feel like it's there's nothing wrong about doing things the same but it's just something people remember. And there's a reason why, you know, we remember the things that are kind of on the fringe and stuff like that, or people do. Or the uniqueness of someone. It's because they did something that touched their heart, you know, that spoke to them about how they were able to transcend fear or go and test limits in their life. And I feel like I feel like you don't feel like that's what you, I feel like you know that you've done this, but it's like understanding you have tested limits of like tradition and things that have happened, you know, so I feel like it's, yeah. Every cycle is a higher opportunity. It's like, there you go. Every cycle is a higher opportunity. And there's things that come back around, but it's like building up upon itself. Just think of a circle, but it's more of not just a flat circle. Like, I feel like there's, through the things that, just a feeling of growth through like building upon a spiral. It's not like, yeah, you could kind of go down a few rungs, but I feel like it's sometimes, you know, depending, but I feel like, you know, everybody can, I'm not just indicating you, but it's like just realizing that, you know, it's the opportunity to go higher. It's like you're constantly improving upon, you know, building upon something. And I feel like there's a feeling of that within yourself. Oh, I mean, I don't feel like that's a huge ego at all. I feel like it's good to have egos, an ego in some way, otherwise you wouldn't have drive or want to do things, right? You know, there's always a happy balance, you know. It's knowing your place, but also knowing, you know, there's a, you know, if you didn't have it. So, but yeah, I mean, I feel like there is parts of us that do realize that how much of an impact we have in the world in some ways, more so than others. And, you know, and I mean, I think you know, like you said, you're here for a purpose. I feel like there is reasons for the certain connections you make, you know, to bring, I don't really understand the higher vibration. I mean, they say for a higher vibration but I think it's just more of staying in love and peace and less war and coming out of the fear, right? And the just the heaviness of what our emotions can bring us into. But, you know, yeah, energy rising, yeah. I think it's something to say that, you know, that, well, they have, you know, there's theories and thoughts, and people have talked about, you know, like the Dolores Cannon talking about the wave of people coming to raise the vibration of Earth, and but I feel like it's also, you know, there's just people that are just waking up and the generational change. I mean, there has to be a witness to what has happened in the past for it to change. It has to be awareness. So there's as children have had an awareness, just like they were, you know, our parents had as children awareness. So I feel like it's, you know, it's through that we're building upon it. Yeah. So, hi, Ziggy Pie, Jazz Ziggy Pie. Sure. You can get on list. You can put exclamation point reading, or I'll just remember your name. I don't know. Don't think there's a lot of people in here, so. There you go. Thank you. I feel like it's wanting you to feel that feel that inside you, and know that. I feel like because if you don't feel that, sometimes it can get a lot of doubt in ourselves. So there is that. I feel like it's knowing, having this be told to you from spirit is important. I feel like it's like sometimes we can get doubt, and then things can set in that can cause us to stop doing and shine, Okay, Dawn. So, synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space. So I feel like the things that you see, Yvonne, it's like their love to you about what I feel like, because you are doing. I feel like we're all, I want to say, God's work. I feel like we're all God, but we're all have the inside us. Our higher selves are God in a way. We're all part of the same one, but it's like through that you're shining and showing your higher self and being there for people. Yeah, well, it's just a human thing, it's the mind, like, it's, just sometimes we like to overanalyze or to whatever, it's realizing when you're doing that sometimes. Okay, and you will only see the way by making the way. So that'll be your last card, Yvonne, so you can get in you're into your Reiki mode. But you will only see the way by making the way. And I feel like that's why you're doing it, because you do see a lot and feel a lot from what you do, and it makes a lot of sense to you. And so. Oh, little girls should be seen and not heard. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we learn differently. They should be heard, and heard a lot. We're so than boys. I'm just kidding. Not gonna go the other way. Like, boys shouldn't, that's what we do. In society, we start going, oh, now these people should be heard, and these people should be quiet. No, it's not the right way either. Okay. Well, thank you, Yvonne, for coming. I think they just wanted to build up your, confidence. And you have, not like they're building it up. It's already there. It's just that sometimes your mind goes in, like you said, into the self-doubt. Okay, good. Yeah, right. Yeah, enjoy your Reiki. Okay, Ziggy Pie. Okay. Yeah, both passed away. All right, I'm going to go to Sophie, and then who's Sophie, and then we'll go to I think Dawn, because Dawn asked earlier, Ziggy Pie, and then I'll go to you, okay? So just giving you a thing. Or I could do the reading thing, but I don't know if everybody put their name in. So we'll do Sophie, Dawn, and then you, Ziggy Pie. Aw. You deserve to, Yvonne. You deserve to feel love, and it's spirit. Spirit is talking through me for you, so I guess it is part me. You're welcome, Yvonne. Thank you. All right, so Sophie, you're gonna do this one. Enjoy your Reiki, Yvonne. It sounds nice. Yeah. Blessed to be heard, and yeah, that's right. We are. Okay. Let's see what we got. I'm going to do this one, actually. Sorry. I was like, wait a minute, I should do that for you. Okay, I know who I'm going to do that for. All right. They're like, no, that's not the right deck. I'm like, okay. That's not the right deck. All right. Okay. I want this one. All right. Trust the call. This is for you, Sophie. I feel like it's just trusting what's coming, what's showing up for you, what's looking at the bigger picture of it and just trusting it and not like trying to overanalyze it or anything like that. I feel like just being present with it too. I feel like it's a lot of just looking at the bigger picture and not as much the details, because I see that bird and it just, birds, I just really, the bigger picture there. Excited for this reading. You're more powerful than you know. Yeah, I feel like it's the manifesting from your thoughts and your ideas or of things. It's just like sometimes the way we think things should go, or how we frame things in our own mind and then think, well, this is nobody's gonna, I'm not saying it's negative, but it's just trying not to go down those rabbit holes of, well, this always happens for me, so it's probably the way it's going to happen. It's like, I feel like if they're just saying you're more powerful than you know, that it's not as much, it's what the universe is showing you time and time again, that it's because it's more so you're expecting it from the universe. So if it's something that you don't want, it's like changing it. It's like it through your mind. Yeah, trusting the solicitor. Yeah, just allowing what to come. With this card too, it's like, when you, like, if you expect to call somebody and that person, you're going to have a hard time talking to them, and you're like, oh, I'm dreading, you're already putting into the universe that you're going to have this issue when you call, instead of just going, I'm going to call and I'm going to be, this is the way I'm going to be confident. I'm going to speak what I got to say. Obviously you have to believe this in a way. But it's and feel it, know that you can do it. It's just that it's, if you put it out, it's going down those rabbit holes of this is the way it's going to happen. So then the universe could be like, yeah. You feel my Lord. Okay. I can't control and don't want to. I know I'm loved and guided, inspired, and blessed. Yes. Yeah. Crown activation. I feel like it's a lot of like just making sure to allow the grounding work from your crown down to your feet, type thing. Opening, making sure you're like, I think too with all this there is a heaviness because of what has happened with your brother. So it's not like trying to deny the feelings of this, but there is a lot that can, like, residual stuff that can just get kind of in your especially your heart chakra, I believe. Oh, your power. Okay, that's what I thought you meant, but I was like, I read lower and I'm like, I think I know what you mean. So but the crown activation, I feel like it's like if you are feeling like things are heavy or things are carrying with you into things that you don't want it to, then it's good to like just do that clearing. That where that light comes through, and then you feel it kind of spinning each chakra and until it like a centrifuge, like spinning it, and then once you feel like it's, or sometimes people imagine it blossoming like a flower as the light's coming through, opening up or clearing out, and then it taking out, all the debris and, energy that's not for your higher good, type thing. I feel like it can just recenter yourself too, because I feel it, it's the energy people put off. He's not with you right now, but like, you can sense it, that there's this negativity in a way too, we're so connected. Your mind, your body, and your soul. And he's like doing the thing. But I feel like even just walking or okay. I can't. Yeah, just one next step. I feel like it's just when they say that, I feel like it's just more so one step at a time, Sophie. I don't know if you had a specific question. I feel like they're just really, I feel like there's whatever's on your mind a lot. I feel like they're trying to help, help give clarity to and speak to you more on, So, I feel like there's been a concern about work as well, but I feel like just wanting more so, I don't know if it's work as much as something to do with your hands. So it's just something about doing something with your hands. So I feel like it's what's occurred. Yeah, and except he may have been acted upon confused instructions from. Yeah, that's good. Your past closeness. Yeah, it's hard because our mind can like start thinking of things that, and I'm not saying you're making up. I mean, we do make up our own like theories, right? I don't want to say stories, but like theories in our head of what could be the possible thing. And it's like, well, just holding off on those before, it's good to try to explain, and try to see his point of view. But, yeah, it's hard to even know. Our next step. Clear garden and renovate home before. Okay, that's what it is. All right. Yeah, I feel like it's just something about your hands. Yeah. Just feel anxious about wanting to do that. The sound is gone. Oh no. Is it? You can hear me now? Is it gone yet? I felt like I think it shows that it's doing it. Oh, weird. Let's see. I could listen to myself and see. You're on what? Facebook. Oh, she can. You can hear. Okay. You can hear it? Yeah. I think it's something, maybe press something, Sophie. Because everybody else can hear. Let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure. See? Yeah. Oh, it's taking me a second because I could listen to myself. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. It's you, Sophie. I don't know if she can understand. Yeah. Let's see. I can hear it. Okay. So, Oh, this is, I guess this, I don't know if I pulled this or this was like, okay, fill your cup. So fill your cup, Sophie, and yeah. I feel like it's just spend your energy using your energy in the right, knowing that the energy you're putting into this, how much you are, and make sure that you're not doing too much of it, of putting your energy in that. Make sure you're taking the time for self-care and self-love and stuff. Okay. Well, that's all I had, Sophie. You could look back at what I said, but I think you caught most of it. So, yeah, I don't know what happened with I know Ziggy Pie says she can hear, so yeah. And I looked on YouTube and I can hear it on there. So must have been in your phone. Prioritizing self-care. Yep. Well, thank you, Sophie, for coming. And that's all good stuff. I feel like, especially the hands thing, I feel like, I think I said, you feel very anxious, like you want to start using, like there's something you really want to do. So, yeah, I mean, I feel that. It's like, maybe doing something in the meantime that you can do now, even though your ankle's not healed. Doing that will help. Get some of I don't want to say anxiousness, but it's just like energy out. Like it's not anxious energy, but more just something because, we all you want to do something, right? So. You're welcome. Okay. Dawn, if you're still here, we'll go to you, and then after that we'll go to Ziggy. You like that? My ghost yeah. Yeah. I love all my yeah, I'm a horror fan, so. Hi, Dawn. Okay. My cat. I'm hoping my cat is happy now because he's in here, but we'll see. He's been kind of, I think it's because it's so cold out. And okay, let's see. Dawn, I got Divine Masters for you today. Oh, pulled 2 on accident. Oh, Ram Dass. Love Ram Dass. Miraculous moment. Harmony surrounds you. Expect miracles. And then also Mary Magdalene, sacred vessel. You are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. I do feel like this is a lot to do with from root chakra to crown. I feel like you have been, have you been feeling just, more at ease, or just kind of I don't want to say, but it feels like settled. Oh, Sophie said, yeah, you feel your energy improving as my ankle heals. Yeah. Oh, yeah, good. So Dawn, I feel like, do you feel more just more at ease, calm, or settled? I feel too, just feel like you're, I know we've talked about your dog before, but I feel like the dog you feel very connected with, though. Even more so than, just a very, it's, I know people talk about animals being the, what they call it, well, I want to say animals are the healers, but that's not, I mean, how people have, the animal, like that what they say about the animals, well, your pet is your healer. I feel like when you're with him, I feel like it's him, just petting. I feel like it's just like you feel very much like connected and just feel it like a calmness in this. Hi, Tanya. Tanya? Yes. So support animal, that's what it's called. Like, try and think of it. Support animal. So it's like a support animal. I feel like it's just I feel like more of a connection there. So I feel like though this whole thing is you are the answer. It's like it's not as much surrounding the purpose, but I don't feel like you're like wanting to know exactly like your purpose. Like, some people want to know what's my purpose in life. And I feel like, I'm sure you asked that, but I'm not. When it's like you are the answer, I feel like it's more of like you are the answer for how you feel, and and what you feel. Because of how open you are. I feel like the openness that you're feeling sometimes is more so because you're like, how come I can sense these things or feel these things and other people don't? I feel like it's like more so because you are open to it where others are closing themselves off. And everybody has their path, so it's not right. I'm not saying you're more right or they're more wrong or what, vice versa. It's just that that's just who you are right now, and that's why you're able to feel these things and then more so than them. So I feel like through that, I feel like also you just see more of the miracles of life, But there's something about your dog. I feel like you do feel like I feel like when you just want to retreat and not have to talk to somebody about anything, you just don't want to speak it out loud, but you want to just feel that connection of that calmness. I feel like you go to your dog, where yeah. Especially when you're feeling like you miss your parents. I feel like that's when you go to your dog and you decide to pet him. And it's like you just like feel more of that unconditional love of just acceptance, because there's no like having to do. She's your angel, Angie. Okay. I always say he because I've always had male dogs, so I've never had a female dog, so that's probably why I'm like he. But yeah. But I know what they're showing me and how that feels. I know what that means. Like that's how you. You just feel also a soul connection to your dog. Yeah. It says karma release at the end of a cycle, debts are paid, choose your destiny. I feel like you just feel, like I said earlier, I just feel like you feel a little bit more calmer about life. And I'm not saying, when I say calmer, I mean is like there's like a settling of forgiveness there and of just, acceptance of the way things are. So it's not like, I'm not saying like you can say that you've accepted things in the past, but it's like now it's like an actual like inner feeling is what I'm saying. So yeah. Oh, okay, Tanya. Yeah, I have time. I think after Dawn here, I'm gonna talk to Jazz Ziggy Pie, and then I can go to you. it's fine. So I feel like there's just been a missing of like they know that you've been missing them more late in the last week than you have. I mean, like it comes and goes, but I feel like it's been I feel like you just want them there. So Dawn, I feel like that you just want them there. So I feel like they know that, and they are there. Especially I feel like your dad. Oh, is that really? Oh, you tried to get to them twice. Oh, okay. So that's why they're talking about that. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it, yeah. I know it's like a feel of sadness, and it's about petting of the dog, and like they know that you have been really thinking of them, and they're there. I'm sorry, Dawn. Yeah, but I do feel like that love there, like they're there, and they are. Is there a bracelet? I'm not sure if this... All they're showing me is a bracelet that you fidget with sometimes. Like you kind of touch the beads. Yeah, it is. It's also centering on your... sometimes we can get too much centering on what's been happening that's negative. I'm not saying to deny it, but, we can, take that and kind of hold it too tightly to our chest, and it's kind of letting that space in between you and it like come and try to just look at it without, there's so much emotion tied to it. Try to look at it without emotion and just try to let it be. It's going to still be there. It's just like trying to release those emotions you feel for it. It's hard because it's something that the reason why it hurts so much is it's something you care about. You care very deeply about. It's a value in you. So time you have a value in something, it's going to cause suffering. So it's like understanding what value that is holding for you, and why you feel that way. It might help understand your emotions around it, Yeah, your mother's sorry. I know. Yeah. I feel like she was very, I feel like she was I don't want to say a tough cookie, but, but also I feel like she was very, in her own way, forgiving too. And I feel like you understand what I mean. It's not. I feel it says here, Commander Ashtar, leadership activation. Time to evolve, trust in your ability to guide others. I feel like it's just being you leading the way yourself. Not like when I say guide others, the reason why I don't want to make it seem like you're doing something and telling them what to do, but through your actions and how you're acting and who you are as a person is going to guide them through that. And I feel like it's just living your own life, and through that, motion will happen towards forgiving those that are like not as understanding, I guess. It's just like I feel like there's just so much wrapped up in their own story of what they think is happening that is causing you upsetness, because you're like, that's not, you're trying to make them realize what the real story is, but it's
it's something that they're holding that is nothing that you can, there's not a way to explain it, you know? So I feel like it's just forgiving their own ignorance or their own perception and going, well, I know what my truth is, and just moving on forward with that. And I feel like it's just, it's hard because you do want to feel like you want to set it straight, but there's sometimes it's just not possible, right? Yeah. Inner fire, let your passion lead to your purpose. I feel like it's just, yeah. Again, they said purpose. I feel like it is like just your like they said here, and you are the answer, you know, to your own like happiness, you know, and yeah. It's letting go of whatever story they decided to make up and going, well, that's yours, that's not mine to hold. I know what my I'm not saying these are stories like they're not true, but I mean, we all have our own perception of what's, so it's like, and because of past things or whatever they're dealing with, you know, I just feel like it's just allowing that to fall and yeah, like it is what it is, unfortunately, and going, I for my own well-being, you know, I need to center on me, and yeah, and I feel like your parents are very much there supporting, and I feel like it's just like, I feel like just the reason why too is looking at your dog and going, I know it's just something about that unconditional love of not having any you know, it's like knowing that you are who you are, heart to heart, and he can feel that without everybody bringing in all their own crap from it. It's like that's what causes a lot of the, well, it's what's causing the issues. It's not, you know, it's their own insecurities and things that they've dealt with that are coming in that, you know, that there's nothing you can do. So well, I leave your love with your parents. I feel like they, yeah, like I said, they're there. I feel like they're just there with you. So thank you, Dawn. I'm gonna do, hopefully next week, think next week, yeah, because I don't do Prism of Light on Thursday, so I was thinking Thursday I would do just a meditation night of where we can, you know, journey to our loved ones in meditation, and so I'll let you guys know about that. I'll make an announcement Monday or something about the time and on Thursday. I was thinking it would be just nice to do that. No readings, just because it's kind of heavy, you know, just it's a long meditation. We'll just kind of do that, and that'll be nice. So you're welcome, Dawn. Thank you for coming. All right, so we'll go to Jazzy Pie, and you had a question about oh, your friend. I have a message from my friend Elena. Is it Elena or Elena? I had a bunch of Elenas in my school when growing up. I had Elena, Eleni, I think we called her one, and Esperanza. I'm sorry if I can't get these names right. Esperanza can be added to the list. Okay. Sure, we can do that. Okay. See, bye. Oh. This place here. Alright. She's here. Okay. Sugi Pie. So we're going to talk to Elena, and we'll see if they come. I'll tell you, I'll tell you things, and you can, let me know if other people I can't guarantee, but we'll see what happens. So, So is she like a petite woman? Like I'm not, I guess what I mean is it's more in her face. Like it's like she has like more very petite features. It's like a she kind of reminds me of like a it's like a smaller nose and like it's just like a petite. It's like she's like I don't know how to explain it. And she's got darker hair, but I feel like it's not very long. I feel like it's like up to here more, and it's like kind of wavy right here. She's small and tiny. Okay, and then so it's like she has like a darker hair, but it's not black, but it's like brown, and I guess it's a little lighter than mine maybe, and then but it's brown, and it's like her hair would have had like a wave like here, kind of go here, I don't know, and I just the way she smiles, it makes me feel like a mouse. Not the way she smiles, but her just maybe it's the tininess she's trying to show. I don't know, indicate, but like a mouse, like kind of like I don't know, explain, but yeah, okay. So she has highlighted. Okay, yeah, so that's why it's not as dark. Okay, makes sense. I feel like she had something. I feel like headaches. There's some headache, like, or pain in the head. Just pain in the head. I don't know if that's around you or if that's her, but that's what she's. I feel like there's also. Was there fire? Some type of fire? I don't know why she's showing me fire. I feel like she would have burned herself. There's something about being burned. Oh, okay. Is that what the head is? Like it felt like it was on fire, maybe? Was it really close? Oh, I don't want to get too graphic. I'm sorry. I was just like trying to understand why she said fire. I was saying I feel like her skin got burned. Oh, okay. Yeah. Because I did feel like it wasn't like, when you know, like it was too, yeah. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel like there's, well, then I felt my heart. I felt like my heart was breaking, you know, I feel like it was just a lot of sadness, a lot of issue, like in the heart. Was there a breakup that had happened? I feel like I'm still with I'm not sure if I'm still with the tinier one, or if I'm with the one with the overdose, but I feel like there was a breakup. I feel like there was I feel like the overdose wasn't like was also more of a way of like, I feel like that wasn't as much of an accident as what, you know, I feel like it was. I feel like they're telling me this. Oh, okay, Brenda, I'll see what comes through. I can't guarantee anything, but I'll try. I'm gonna I got Jazzy Ziggy Pie, and then I'm gonna go to Tanya, and then I can go to you, okay, Brenda? I'm sorry to hear about that. Reason why I don't feel like it was as an accident with the overdose is because I feel like it's just like it was like a constant, like anytime they would do something, they were kind of like, it was like a expectation, like, no, it was fine to them that if it didn't happen, you know what I mean? It was like they were in that state of mind that they didn't care anymore. And it's like, now in spirit, it's like they realize that it was a lot to do with drug, what they were self-medicating with, and how they were like wallowing in the lower, what had happened. So I do feel like it's like they just got stuck, the gunshot, I'm not 100% sure. I feel like somebody else pulled it. Is that true? I don't feel like so I feel like it wasn't more something else. She had a kid turn 4 last year. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like, well, for her, she hasn't mentioned any of her kids or anything like that, but it's just like a sadness of not, like there wasn't much, she wasn't seeking out or allowing things to come to her to help her. She just was really, she was stuck. I don't feel like anybody could have, she's like saying, I don't feel like there's nothing that anybody that was trying to help, there's nothing that was getting through. So I'm talking to Jazzy Ziggy Pie. Sorry, hon. Brenda, I'm talking to Jazzy Ziggy Pie. I'll let you know when you're ready. Person who told that she was 16 years old. Okay. Okay, so there was that's how it happened. Okay, bye, Sophie. Yeah, they didn't get prison time that much. Yeah, so I feel like, so that's what you're saying. That's, yeah, Jazzy. That's what, or yeah. I feel like that's it was because of that person. Yeah. So I feel like what she's saying is the person didn't really understand the whole, like, I feel like, is that person like kind of mentally not all there? Because I feel like she's saying they didn't really realize what they were doing at the time. It's like they were just not mentally there. Yeah, like no one could not understand her. What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Well, it's like, yeah, what she was going through, she could not, like, allow it to come through. Like, it just wasn't coming in. I'm talking about the overdose more. It's like they couldn't, no matter what was coming, it's just like, I feel like, though, it wasn't the case. It's not like people didn't understand her. It's just like more of, just the way that's not actually the reality. Her reality was so construed of what, so I feel like that's why, it says reconsider, which makes me feel like there's just like just like makes you, she now reconsiders what had happened and what her choices were. It's like she's now in spirit and she understands more so like the choices she made and how it all played out. But it's like, obviously you can't. I do feel like did a lot of. I do feel like the person that had the overdose was
not feeling well in her stomach and having like wasn't healthy, like in a lot of ways, but meaning just from the stuff she was doing. I feel like there was just an upsetness with that, and it was just not, there was so much that was going into her own mind. So I feel like it's like her saying she doesn't want you to, or the people that were around her tried to help her not to feel guilty about her passing and on themselves, you know, like they tried what they could. There was nothing that was going to get through. She was on the path that she was, and there was, you know, that was unfortunately what happened. I feel like it was a lot too to give awareness to other people in the family that are going through the same thing of what can happen. I think there's people that were kind of following down her path, and I think it was like a way of, yeah. And they're mad at me for not showing a funeral because not the same like that, yeah. So I feel like there's like people that were, yeah, I feel like it's doing, well, funerals are meant for people to show their grief in ways, and you didn't feel like there's something about going there that, you know, is your own decision, and I feel like funerals are for the people on earth, not for the people that have passed as much, you know? It's for the people on earth to feel like know that they're, because the people who have passed, they're like, we're still here, so there's no, yeah, so it's like if they get mad at you for not going, it was your own choice. You said goodbye to her in your own way, so she knows how you feel, and there's no, yeah, Lena, family, yeah, she's around. I feel like there's a fragrance that happens. Is there like a smell that, like a special, like you'll smell it. There's a smell though. Like some people have like signs, like with birds or other things or music or whatever. She's showing me like a spray that you actually spray, and it reminds you of her. Or there's a spray, and I feel like that, you know, there is, like, you smell that even though you haven't used it. So, and I feel like she's just saying, you know, take it easy. You know, grief and how you grieve is your own journey, and it's take it easy on yourself. You know, if you feel it's, you know, everybody grieves differently, so it's not comparing one other person's grief to another. So and just because you didn't go to the funeral doesn't mean you haven't grieved, or, you know, whatever, you know. And write down your I feel like they're like writing down your feelings and how you feel. You can smell it all the time. Yeah. She's saying that means she's around you, so I do. She's indicating that's how you guys will know. So it's not just because, and if you don't smell it sometimes, it's because she knows it can bring sadness. She's not there to bring sadness. She wants you to know that she's, you know what I mean? It's like them wanting to, like, because the love never doesn't die. They're still, they want you to know that they're still there loving you, you know. So I think it's just writing down your feelings too. Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah. Writing down your feelings and it's that way you know they get out and you don't hold them in as much, right? So I'll give you one last card. Oh. I said wait. I feel like it's just being present, and, you know, when you want,
I feel like it's also the like wait, meaning like allow whatever, you know, time to pass for a little bit and wait. People who are having like that are upset or things that are happening, they'll come around. I feel like that's what they're saying. It's like wait, don't just put, you know, these people there's a lot of grief that's happening, and wait on their grief. And I feel like a lot of the people that have kind of pushed away, or you've kind of, you know, just allow them just to feel some of the stuff they're going through, a lot of things too, you know. And some people might not want to hear certain things. So it's just, they say, watch your words. I think it's just, some people might not be as open to talk about certain things about what happened or whatever. So it's like, they're, you know, just knowing that, there might, some things might just be kind of sore in their heart. So. I'm sorry, Jazzy Pie. That's a lot to go through. Both your friends. But I'll leave their love with you, and they're showing did you have like a bouquet, or there's like a flower arrangement that was red and it had like white flowers that had like a bunch of little, I don't know what kind of flowers those are, but it looks like red roses, and there's white flowers. I feel like there's a bouquet arrangement or something. Did you put that somewhere, or give that to someone in relation to them? Or maybe, I don't know, this might be something you have around you, but they're showing me that as a present from spirit. So it's like this different floral arrangements. I see red roses, and I see these white flowers that are like more of, there's a bunch of, it's hard to explain. Like kind of like daisies, but daisies have a center and a radiating thing. These are like more of like a dome with all those like white flower, you know, petals coming out. So I don't know if you've seen that, but yeah, life can be really tough sometimes. That's right. It can. It's a lot to go through for that, and our hearts go out to you. Just be kind to yourself. I don't want to say it takes time. It's always there, but it's like a mutation into understanding that they're still around you, and that love is still there, and the sadness is there because you feel like that love has nowhere to go, and you know, it's really hard. Well, thank you. Oh, but they're fake. Okay. Well, they're proving that they're very much around you then. Yes. Okay. Yeah. They give evidence around you to prove that. Yeah. Well, that was their present from spirit. It's like they're telling you they're there. So, love to you. All right, Tanya, did you have a question? Let's just sit for a second. That's a lot, but it's important for her to hear that. So all that stuff, it's hard though to go through. All right. All right, Tanya. Tanya? Oh, is it wrong? Tanya? Here we go. Let's see. What you said anything? Or did you say something? Let me see. You said guidance. If you have a scope for me. Okay. Yeah. Time for you to. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got. Healing. Okay. I have the Sisterhood of the Seers. Let's see. I also have this. No, you know what? I'm gonna go to this if we want to. We'll see what this does. And then after Tanya will go to you, Brenda, and then I'm gonna sign off after that because I don't think anybody else is on, but But I'll be back on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok at 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys want to come on that one, you're welcome. I just like doing Facebook separately from all that, you know, and kind of separate it out. Otherwise, I feel like, you know, TikTok can be kind of chaotic. And you never know. They get some weird people on there. No, I don't want to say weird. You get people that aren't in the mode of healing, and they kind of like to mess around. I guess that's what I'm trying to say when I say weird. They're just not in the mode of healing. They just want to just say stuff, and you're like, what are you doing? Okay, Tanya, you said you want to feel like you feel like I need healing. Oh, okay, well, we can do that through the words and from spirit, and also it sends you healing. I feel like it's a lot, you know, just the presence of spirits. You give that too. I feel like it's like, you know, people talk about onions and how, you know, you're tearing another layer of an onion. But when you said a new layer, it made me feel like a new layer of, and when I say a layer, I'm not saying like as much of a wall, but more so it's like a layer of protection and a layer of you becoming, you know, more so than like you having to tear it away as much to become. It's like, don't think that you have to tear things away from yourself to become. It's like you're building upon something, you know? Sorry. How to move forward with healing. Yeah. I feel like that's what the thing is, like it's not meant to be I don't want to say painful. It's meant to be like I think it's like the awareness that you're having is the healing. It's like it's hard to have the awareness because you see things kind of more clearly sometimes, right? You see things more clearly, and then you're like, if I didn't, there's a lot more emotion to that clarity. It's like just understanding that the clarity isn't meant to make you upset. It's more to make you like realize about yourself. And how you operate, you know, like it's like I feel like too, it's like having people around you, a good partnership. And I feel like when, you know, people when you think partnership, you're thinking relationship, but I've been feeling more so just not as much like romance involved. I mean, it can be, but I feel like it's just having the people around you that are good for you, that speak to you in a, not like I don't want to make it like, you don't want yes men or women. You want like somebody that's gonna like tell you how it is, but also vibe in a good way, not in a negative way towards you. So it's like, because I think during healing, a lot of things are sore. Like there is this extra sensitivity, right? So it's like knowing that when people talk from their heart instead of just out of, you know, you want somebody that actually talks from their heart, not from just out of spite or their own issues, you know? So it's like knowing who you have around you that is doing that. It's not like getting rid of the people that are, you know, I'm not saying that, but it's more of just limiting your energy with them, so that way you're not taking too much of that in when you're healing. If that makes sense. So I feel like it's just surrounding yourself with good people that are, yeah. Otherwise, I feel, it can then start wallowing in, especially if they're feeling that way too. I feel like it's also like just knowing what's important to you and kind of prioritizing that. Sometimes that can help with decisions that you're trying to make, or, what's important to me is, like what underlying is what's driving me to want to do this. What is, that driving me to feel like I need to do this, so, it's that, the inner guidance, the medial nature, cooperation. Yeah, it's a seer of light, like I was saying about the guy. Good partnership is, looking at the light more so than centering on the darkness of the things that people want to pay attention to. It's like, because if you start centering on that, that's what becomes more, that's what you're going to see everywhere you go. It's like somebody who says, there's a lot of, I don't know, there's like people that will talk about the 70s and how the 70s were like, or, back in the day, there wasn't that much crime or whatever. There's so much crime now. Well, statistically, I don't really know statistically, but let's just pretend. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to make a thing, like, like if you center your mind on a bunch of crime, you're going to see crime, you're going to see it everywhere. You're going to see it. If you center your, people aren't very nice. Like, let's say, okay, people aren't very nice. It's less statistical, but like, people aren't very nice anymore like they used to be. Well, yeah, if you feel that way and you say that, you're going to see it more, right? The universe is going to give you that to look at. But if you were to say, I see good in people, and you'll see the people that are helping other people. You'll see the helpers. You won't see the people that are, it's like concentrate, like, I think it was Mr. Rogers said, in a crisis, concentrate on the helpers. I love Mr. Rogers. The people that are helping, that is exactly what's happening. Yeah. So, and I got goosebumps. I feel like it's hard because in life we try to, like you said, life's hard. It's just, it's like, don't make it, and things, it's having these feelings and these ideas of these values that you have. It's just trying not to put judgment on yourself too much about them. It's like, you try your best. There's things there's trade-offs. There's not always this or that. And there's, but yeah. The seer of mystery, relax, surrender, trust. And I got the 11 there, which I feel like it's just trust what's coming and how I think it's too not having the expectation around what your healing should feel like or what it is. It's just trusting the process of just being, and of it's hard to let that go though. It's like we want to like understand and put a like analytical, like, okay, I feel it, but it's like more just trust it. Allow it to flow. Love it indeed, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let it to flow and not put expectations onto it. I feel like I gave a reading on Friday, a private reading, and I just feel like it was just like more of like a lot of that. I feel like that feeling that I had then is like Tanya, is like expectations. It's like there's these expectations of how you might But I feel like if you were to look back and look now, you would see the difference, and it's like, yeah, you know, but there's always going to be something that we feel like we need to grow on, and it's great that you are feeling that, but it's not putting too much stock into it that, you know, it brings you like anxiousness or pain. It's just like, enjoy life and enjoy it. I feel like you do. It's just like, you know, it can get, I feel like when there is things that come up, we then look at it and go, well, I should be, you know, I shouldn't have reacted that way, or should have be different, or I don't want to feel this way. It's like, but it's more of just being human, and, you know, there's going to be times where you feel things that aren't going to make sense, you know. So, yeah, you see the mountain you climb. Good. Yeah, I feel like they're like, my heart just, it's so happy for you that you can, you know, and remind yourself that, because there's going to be times where you're not going to feel that way. So, you know, it's like sometimes you can really sense when your higher self is like, when your whole self is taking, I don't want to say higher self as much, but your whole self is taking charge. And then you can feel when you are regressing a little bit, like, but it might be because, you know, you've lost patience for some reason or whatever. And then you go, well, why did, you know, or you start judging yourself, and it's because, you know, we're human, and, you know, got all these needs that we're trying to meet, and yeah, it's confusing. And then also we have everybody else that, you know, you're a conduit for other people's energy, and it's understanding that you might be taking that in and their own self-doubt, and then you're internalizing it yourself. So yeah, it's hard. You're doing it, and I think it's one of those things. Is just enjoy it, enjoy your time. Yeah, this is initiation. I feel like it's just like, yeah, is, you know, we're all being initiated into realizing we're all one and connecting and becoming that higher part of our own feelings and self, and yeah. I think it's good to have expectations of yourself. It's just putting them too high, and is where the judgment and shame comes in. And it's trying not to, that's not, I mean, there's times for that, sure, but I'm not saying, most times, no. Fate versus destiny. It's like knowing, you know, there's things that you were meant to feel and go through here, but there's also, you know, you have your own free will to transcend past it. Yeah. Incite your true love. Yeah. I feel like we never stop healing, though. It's like, I mean, so it's knowing that. But don't wait to start living until you've healed, because that's, I mean, you should live as, you know, I think, yeah, I feel like you're still living, you know, and enjoying life, but it's like, it's just being giving yourself forgiveness for things in the past, and not, you know, because you weren't as healed as you were now. So it's like just giving yourself that. I won't say it's a past, though. It's more of just an understanding that, you know, there's things that I can't understand. I won't understand. Just like when I was a kid, I didn't understand when my parents left the room that they didn't just disappear. You know, I knew that they're actually, you know, object permanence, you know. I would freak, you know, I you know, would cry or whatever, you know, kids do. You know, it's like giving yourself understanding, like, you know, you've learned. And so not to be like, all of a sudden be like, you know, I shouldn't have done that, you know. Yeah. It does become easier, yes, yeah. Well, it's like, you know, when you say you're healing, it's like, yeah, I mean, like, I think there's always something to learn, right? You know, like, it's like there's never ending dishes. Like, but you get faster at doing them.
right? There's always something that's going to come along. You get faster at doing them, and you just, and it just becomes a habit. You know what I mean? So it's, yeah, it does become easier. Yeah. So that's why it's like, don't just stop. Yeah. It's, and yeah, focus on self-care. I feel like, yeah, there's, Tanya, thank you for coming. Hope that gave you clarity there. I feel like too, it's like if you concentrate so much on the healing, it's, you know, you want to, I feel it's healing to not concentrate on the healing too much, you know. Especially if you did a lot, just letting it settle can help so too, you know, like let things become more, you know, it's a lot of figuring out even after healing, you know, of like, oh, what, you know, why is this happening or whatever. And it's good to allow things, you know, do it in spurts, like, especially if you're working on shadow stuff. Shadow stuff's very deep. You don't want to like go into that too much. I was at went to like a spiritual thing, Arthur Finley, and there's a man and he decided to start reading we were learning about just healing through not talking and just kind of, you know, and it was interesting. He decided to do his shadow work there and at the thing. He's like, I'm going to start reading the shadow book somebody suggested. And he's like, man, why did I do that? He started reading it and I saw him and I'm like, what do you do? What's going on? He's like, I read the shadow book and I'm just going, you know, like he was like kind of thrown off, you know, because it can throw off your energy and stuff. So, like, yeah, January's been heavy. That's the most stuff. Yeah. Just knowing, you know, you've gotten through it in the past and you'll get through it again. And, it's just more work that needs to happen and it'll come and go like that throughout your life. And, you know, it's because, you know, we're interacting with other people and all this and that, things are going to come up that you didn't expect, you know, and that's what I mean by, you know, we're always healing in a way. Yeah. Always doing the dishes. All right, Tanya, thank you. Okay. Brenda, if you're still here, hon, you said something about your, oh, thank you for coming. Happy to help. Brenda said, your son and daughter passed. Please, would I? Something. Yeah. Your son and daughter. I think you're still here. Yeah. Let's see. You're welcome. All right, Brenda, I see you. Okay, I think was one of them like issues with. I feel like there was like issues with. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. It's a lot to go through. You know, losing a child. I mean, my heart goes out to you. I have not experienced that myself, but I've no family that has, and that's something that is very hard on the heart, you know, and I'm sorry. Was there issues with just like self-medicating more so? Like I feel like especially the son, I feel like the daughter was more of a sadness. Did the daughter have issues with people at school or just friends? I feel like friends more so. Yeah. I don't know if they're saying yes to this or not, but so, and then I felt like the son was more of like just yeah, both. Okay.
I feel like even like, I don't know how much you want me to go into stuff, but I feel like he was even like, was he like selling at one point? Or no, I don't know if she said no to, but makes me like feel like he was selling something, but it made me feel like that selling stuff. Well, the daughter, I feel like it was like sadness, but that might be, you know, if you mean like both, they were both having issues with the thing, it makes sense. I mean, like, I feel like the reasoning for her going towards it was more so sadness. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I don't know what this is. I mean, like 14. The number 14 means spirit. You know, 14 is like my number. So I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like this is your card though. But it says your life plan is unfolding as it should. But I feel like it's also indicating like this is like something that they decided. This doesn't make. I don't like it when spirit does this because I feel like it doesn't help you as a person. I mean, it might. For me, if I was, yeah, they're trying to say is like, you know, the things have been planned. You know, this is part of their soul journey for them here, but that doesn't help you. You know, I mean, it makes me, you know, when you hear it from spirit, it's like, okay, thanks. You know, but it's like I understand why they say it. They're trying to, but it doesn't. Yeah. So that's what it was. Your life plan is unfolding as it should. It's like this is part of what was planned prior. You know, they say like in the soul thing, your brother was selling. Yeah. Oh, Jan said that. Oh, okay. Oh, is it Jamie? Jamie, oh, I don't know if I'm giving a reading to Brenda, so I don't know if you're together or not, but. Just so you know. So I feel like there is like a, yeah, I don't feel like that's very helpful, but I mean, it can be, it depending on where you are in your spiritual journey. I mean, like some people are like, yeah, I understand that, but yeah, I mean, that doesn't help the human side of, you know, all the things. Go within. Okay. I feel like it's talking to me now. They're telling me, like, so. I feel like a lot was hidden from you. A lot was hidden from you. A lot was, like you had, I feel like there's this thought of, I've said this stuff to them. Okay, that's what I figured. Your daughter, Jamie. Okay, that's fine. I feel like that's fine. I'm happy to have both of you here. Thank you. I figured, but I was like, I feel like a lot was hidden from you. A lot was like, but I feel like there's this, what they're saying is, like, I can see you going, I told them this, I told them. Well, I never, like, it's not like you shied away from telling them how bad things can, you know, that stuff is or whatever. I feel like it's like they just, it's like they knew, but they wanted, it's like they had their own mind of going into it themselves and it's like, I'm going to do this. And, you know, it's like they just didn't hear it. It's, you know, and I feel like it's, a lot of it wasn't known. As, you know, it's become more information. Oh, okay. It tags slow. Yeah, I'm on a speaker now. Okay. Try to get through to them many times they died 3.5. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I feel like it's like they're, even though they, that's why I feel like what they were saying is, even though they were told they wanted to do it their own way, it's like that thought of, that's not going to happen to me type thing. So it's like no matter what you would have said or done, it's like not knowing that there's not anything more that you could have done or said or did that would have caused that or stopped this. It was their own doing, unfortunately. I'm not, it's like not carrying that guilt of well, I should have been there that day, or they called, or I should have, it's that you tried. Even tough love, I think it was with some, and I feel like it's just knowing that I've done it before. Yeah. Okay. That's because I've done, yeah. And it's like, yeah. Yeah. And if the world around you seems turbulent, stop. I feel like it's like, if you're feeling, I feel like a lot of that, if that starts going in your head a lot and you start going down those paths of that and rehashing things, it's like, just stop. It's like, be kind to yourself. This isn't meant to be something that you should be carrying so deeply, and that is as a parent, I know we feel like how much we should have done. So yeah, I mean, like, I feel like because of what I'm saying is, I feel like I feel like it's from them. I feel like it's, I don't feel like it's just spirit. I feel like it is them talking to you, I mean, like, through me, obviously I'm relaying it, but I feel like the daughter, did she have like a white, it makes me feel like the head of this stuffed animal would have been bigger than the body, or it just seems like a big-headed, like, it looks like a bear, but it's like a polar bear maybe, but it's white. So she's showing me that. I don't know if that resonates with you. They'll give you stuff like that. And then there's, the male, I do see him, like, he outside a lot. I mean, he's showing me outside. I feel like he was just kind of, I think he hung out with a lot of people just outside. He's wearing a jacket, and it's like he has like a flannel, not a flannel as much, but it's like a plaid, like got lines on it. He was missing for 5 days. Okay. Was he out on, like, I've seen him in like an alley. It seems like an alley. Well, it's outside, like by a road, like it's a pavement, and it's like he's with these other people. During this time, did the police come up to, is there a time where he was missing, where he did get in contact with the police? Like, the police were called, like he wasn't supposed to be somewhere, they were loitering or something. I feel like there was like an area where he was, so I don't know if there was like, oh, he was, that's how he was spotted somewhere. But it was like, so I feel like there was like, it was laced with something, I feel like it was like laced with something that, stronger than he was not used to. So, yeah. Okay, it was huge, yeah, a bear. So it was weird, because it was like the bear has a huge head. Yeah, and then it was like, yeah, okay, so yeah. And it was white, right? So it was like, see, it's white, like, with the ears seem really like pink inside, or red. I feel like somebody has like a brown version. Oh, in your neighborhood, 2 houses down. Okay. Yeah, okay. So he was like a person that did that a lot. Yeah. So I feel like he was, but I feel like he was taking things from people that he shouldn't have, and it's like he knew that it wasn't. Yeah. Okay. All right. Woman found out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's showing me outside. He had like a jacket. It was like makes me think it's like I said, he had this plaid, and then he had like a gray, was it a gray jacket? It looks gray. It might be darker, like a darker gray. I feel like he had did he have like a bruising on his back? I feel like it was more of something that, from something else. It wasn't anything. I just feel like they just were saying like they wanted to do it their way, their own way, you know, and it wasn't like it was the way that they. Unfortunately, it was. You know, they started going down the wrong path, and it just kept on escalating. It's like, it's not anyone's fault. You know, I feel like, you know, it's not your guys' fault. It's something that they started doing, and then it changes you. It says, trust in the wise spirits and your prayer will be answered. So I feel like it's just, I feel like there's also, I feel like there's this something paper that your daughter made that you have. It's like a paper, like she made something in school, and it's like made out of paper that you kept, and it's like a letter to you, like for something. It's like she made a homemade thing she made, like maybe it was, and I feel like you keep it, and she knows you have it. It makes it feel like there's like flowers on it, like, or like paper. They should put like paper flowers on it. Yeah, he struggled a lot. Yeah, I feel like it's also knowing that through that struggle, he didn't have the tools, you know, and it's not anybody's fault that, you know, that. You know, he just started using different things to deal with those struggles, and that's unfortunate. Oh, hi, Junior. Birthday is February. Oh, it's birthday. He's, you know, it makes me feel like I don't know, maybe it's just more paper. Oh, you're not sure about yeah. I felt like he had a gray jacket. That's why I keep on seeing this guy with a gray jacket. I feel like it was like an overdose. It made me feel like that he had an issue, like on something with his back. Like, but I don't feel like that. Like there was bruising on his back, but I don't feel like that was anything to do with his death, though. Yeah, they would always tell me not, that they don't mind, and they would do what they wanted, yeah. And I feel like through like their own, not asking for help and dealing with their own emotions and things that they were going through, it's like they started using things that weren't good for them, you know. So I feel like they are well, it says be like your spirit guide. I feel like it's like they are with you, though. I feel like they are with you, and there is a just wanting. It's a lot of just wanting you to not blame yourself. You know, I mean, that's easier said than done, because this is your, you know, as I have 3 kids. I have a 22-year-old, a 20-year-old, and a 13-year-old. So it's like you always, you know, as a parent, even when things are going right, you do blame yourself for things, even though they're not have anything to do with you. I know, but it's easier said than done. It's like it's giving you, though, the grace of knowing that you were a good mom. You're a great mom, and I feel like it just proves how close you were and are, well, still are with your children, and how much love you feel from them. I feel like there was that love that you did feel that they were pulling away, and you were trying to allow that to happen because you did know that they needed to find their own way and be their own people. But it's knowing that it's hard. It's a balance that, you know, that's hard. I just think mentally it's like an inner struggle that they didn't want to have to put out as well, because, you know, I feel like, you know, it's that feeling that everybody else is going through something and they don't want to pile on. So they keep it inward. So, yeah. Oh, you remember a gray jacket? Okay. You're not sure if you remember a gray jacket? Yeah, I don't know why yeah. Just it's like canvas, like a canvas gray jacket. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, oh, he always had background. Okay, so that's why. Well, the spirit healers and helpers are with you. I feel like it's just being kind to yourself and knowing that, you know, through all this, you have each other. Oh my gosh. And if I can get it to center on it, I don't think I can. Okay, well, I feel like there's a lot of people there, you know. Well, I send healing into you and your family, and if you have any questions. Oh, that's how he was identified, but I don't remember any bruising. Okay. Maybe I just saw something. Oh, and you have backgrounds, yeah. Maybe I felt like something on his back. I assumed it was bruising, so maybe yeah. Oh, she was 21, he was 23, wow. Yeah, it was gone too young, yeah. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of that you wanted for them, and I think they just lived a lot of their life really, really fast. It was, meaning like I feel like they just did a lot of things and grew up way too fast. I'm not saying that that's why that happened. I'm just saying that, you know, I feel like it was them wanting that though too, you know, just their, I mean, just remember the good times too, and yeah, the light will. They are. I feel like they are they're in spirit. I feel like they're with you. I feel like they're. I mean, they have the awareness of themselves and what had happened, and they are happy. There's a clarity now of what when you get up. I feel like it's understanding what needs to happen next time, or it's like it's and how they could have, what really went wrong, I guess, is the whole thing. So yes, very fast. Yeah. So, but yeah, they are happy. They are, there is a sadness knowing that, they're not there with you, and they can, more so because they feel your sadness, but there is always that love on the other side for you, and they're there. And, yeah, I feel like there's a bracelet also. It's like, it feels like there's like their names on it. Or it's a present from spirit. I feel like you have something that reminds you of them that you had gotten later. It's like a bracelet, and it's like got their names on it. I don't know if you're thinking about that or if that's, but that's their present from spirit, knowing that, just to show that around you. So much love to you, and my heart goes out to you, Brenda and Jamie. And sorry. Well, thank you for being here, and I hope it gave some clarity. They used to be mad at me for trying to be overprotective. Yeah, they were everything. Yeah. Hi, Laura. They're everything to you. Yeah, I feel like you were everything to them too. It's just their minds weren't theirs, and it's like knowing that is hard. Hi, Laura. I'm signing off right now, hon. I'm gonna be back at 6 o'clock if you want to come back then. 6 p.m. Eastern, which is, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna sign off. I'm signing off, Junior. I'm sorry. I came kind of late, but I can give you a card quick, Junior, and Laura, if you want. But I'm not gonna go too deep because I've been on for a couple hours. I'm gonna come back at 6 because I'll be on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube if you want to come back, but I can give you a longer reading then. But I can give you a quick one. You're welcome, Jamie. Thank you for coming, and my heart goes out to you guys. It's hard losing family. Well, losing anyone, but especially so close. Yeah. Okay. So, this is for Laura. The Mother Nurture Present. So if you want to come back, I'll give you more of a reading, but this is for Laura. I feel like there's a lot to do with just, I feel like you feel more present in nature. Something about going outside and being in the woods for you. Like, I feel like if you were to do that, you'd feel, just to get more of a clarity and just get out of the house, the time zone, Junior, I'm talking about 6 p.m. Eastern time. So if you live in the UK, that would be 11 p.m. UK time. Yeah. And then, so I'll give you a card, Junior, and then if you come back, guys, I'll give you something. No worries. Okay, you're welcome, Laura. Thank you. All right, and then you guys can come back, obviously. And then I've just been on for a couple hours. I'll take a break. Oh, protection for you, Laura. Junior. I feel like it's just more so from the energies of other people, the protecting yourself from that. So, a lot of what you're feeling or can be happening from that. Okay. Well, I'll sign off, guys. But I'll see you guys in a little bit. But, well, thank you to spirit, loved ones, and guides for who step forward with care and compassion. And any energy that is not yours, gently return to where it belongs. And your own energy settles back into your body, calm, whole, and grounded. So as we close this space, we do it with gratitude, and may you notice what continues to unfold in the hours and days ahead, in small signs, soft reminders, and moments of knowing. Love never dies. So wander soon, and I'll be waiting in Wonderland. What did Brenda say? Oh yeah, you've been thinking of doing it? Oh, that's their little push to tell you. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, getting something with everybody's names on it. Yeah, I feel like that they know that you've been doing that, so that's why they brought it up. All right. Well, much love, Brenda, Jamie, and everyone. I'll see you again in a little bit. All right.